In a distant corner of the universe, a team of extraterrestrial explorers descended upon a seemingly desolate planet, their advanced spacecraft gliding silently through the thin atmosphere. This planet, once vibrant and teeming with life, now lay in ruins, its cities crumbled and its landscapes scarred by the passage of time. The explorers, driven by a thirst for knowledge and conquest, believed they had found a prime target for their ambitions. They had heard whispers of a species known as humans, creatures of flesh and blood, said to be weak and easily extinguished. Little did they know, they were about to encounter something far more formidable than they could have ever imagined. Upon landing, the explorers surveyed their surroundings, taking aim in the remnants of a once thriving civilization. They activated their scanning devices, detecting faint energy signatures that hinted at life. Excitement surged through the ranks as they prepared to engage with the inhabitants. Their initial encounters were met with resistance. The humans fought back fiercely, wielding weapons crafted from remnants of their technology, their spirits unyielding even in the face of overwhelming odds. The aliens, armed with superior technology, launched an assault, confident that they would quickly eradicate the threat. Yet, as they unleashed their firepower, something astonishing occurred. The humans, though felled by the onslaught, did not remain defeated. Instead, they rose again, as if the very essence of their being compelled them to stand. The explorers, bewildered by this phenomenon, soon realized that for every human they eliminated, two more appeared in their place, undeterred and resolute. The aliens began to study their adversaries, probing into the intricacies of human biology and psychology. What they uncovered was both remarkable and terrifying. The researchers discovered that humans possessed a unique trait embedded deep within their DNA, a will to survive that transcended the boundaries of life and death. This will was not merely a psychological construct, it was a biological imperative, a code woven into their very essence. When a human was killed, their consciousness did not simply vanish, it transformed, allowing them to be reborn in another form, driven by the same relentless desire to exist. This cycle of death and rebirth was not a mere trick of nature. It was a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity. As the aliens delved deeper into their findings, they began to understand the implications of this discovery. Each time they struck down a human, they inadvertently fueled the fire of their resilience. The more they fought, the stronger the humans became, adapting and evolving in ways that defied the aliens' comprehension. Desperation began to seep into the ranks of the extraterrestrial forces, as they realized they were not merely facing a species, they were contending with an unstoppable force of nature. The battlefield became a grim theater of war, where the cries of the fallen echoed alongside the sounds of rebirth. The aliens, once confident in their superiority, now found themselves in a cycle of futility. Each victory was hollow, each triumph a fleeting moment, overshadowed by the relentless resurgence of their foes. The humans, emboldened by their unyielding spirit, fought with a fervor that was both awe-inspiring and terrifying. They adapted their strategies, learned from their defeats, and returned to the fray with renewed vigor. As the war raged on, the alien commander, once a figure of authority and strength, found himself grappling with despair. His forces had suffered tremendous losses, and the realization that they could never truly extinguish the human spirit weighed heavily on him. In a moment of vulnerability, he gathered his remaining officers and shared his thoughts. his voice laced with frustration and disbelief. "We cannot win this war," he lamented. "Every time we strike, they rise again. It's as if they are not meant to be defeated. They don't die. They simply change." His words hung in the air, a haunting acknowledgement of the futility of their campaign. The officers exchanged glances, their expressions mirroring the commander's despair. They had come to conquer, to dominate, yet they found themselves ensnared in a struggle against a force that thrived on adversity. The humans were not merely survivors. They were warriors, fueled by a deep-seated belief in their right to exist, their right to fight for their world. As the dust settled on yet another battle, the alien forces regrouped, their morale shattered, but their resolve unbroken. They understood that they could not eradicate humanity. They could only hope to contain it. The humans, however, had other plans. They began to unite, their disparate factions coalescing into a singular force, driven by a collective desire to protect their home and their future. The war transformed into a struggle not just for survival, but for the very essence of what it meant to be human. The alien commander, witnessing the unity among the humans, felt a flicker of admiration amidst his despair. He realized that the true strength of humanity lay not in their numbers or their weapons, but in their unwavering spirit. As he looked upon the battlefield, he understood that the war would never truly end. The humans would continue to rise, to adapt, and to fight, no matter the odds stacked against them. They were, in every sense, immortal, not because they could not die, but because their will to live, to fight, and to change was indestructible. In that moment of clarity, the commander uttered a phrase that would echo through the annals of their conflict. "War with humanity will never end. They do not die. They only change." This realization, both a curse and a testament, would shape the future of their encounters. The aliens, once conquerors, now found themselves in a dance of survival, forever intertwined with a species that refused to be extinguished. The battle for existence would continue, a relentless cycle of conflict and evolution, where the true victor would be the spirit of resilience that defined humanity itself.